Hi, Miles from Unifilter Australia here. Today we're going to show you how to service one of our automotive air filters. Today we've got a filter out of our MP300 Navara, flat panel filter. It's done about 20,000 Ks. And we're going to show you how to pull it out and service it properly. First of all, we get our cleaner, our citrus-based cleaner. We like to pour ours into a bucket and dunk the filter foam into it. The other alternative is put it into a spray bottle, spray it on the foam, massage it through and then wash it out. But today we'll show you how to do it with the bucket. These aside. With the filter, they easily just pop out of the housing like that. Both layers, as you can see, the outer layer does all the work. The inner one stayed nice and clean. You should always service both layers. So first of all, we just pop them in the bucket of cleaner. Just put them in. Massage the foam inside the cleaning solution. Get as much of the dirt off as you can. Just squeeze it through, both layers. If you take them out, put them into a first bucket of water. This just gives them a nice clean off, gets the majority of all the cleaner out and all the dirt off it, which may still be on it. Squeeze it through. A nice work over. Squeeze as much of it back out as you can, then just bring it into another fresh bucket of water just to give it a nice rinse and get any of the residue that may still be in the foam and any last little bit of dirt that should still be in there. If they're really dirty, we recommend redo the process again, just to get as much out as possible. When it's done, just squeeze the foam, never wring the foam, just squeeze as much of the water back out. So that one should be nice and clean. Same again. Should be nice and clean. Still a little bit of residue there, so we'd go back through that and do it again. You do always get some spots that are more dirty than others. Same process. Squeeze it out. Go back in. All ready to do it. Now all we've got to do is hang these up and let them dry overnight and re-oil them in the morning. Once they've been cleaned, dried, 100%, there's no moisture left in the foam, it comes time to put the oil back into it. So we just empty a bottle of, the best way to do is empty a bottle of filter oil into a bucket, grab the two foams, just dunk the foams into the oil, just get it worked the way through. Best way to do is just squeeze the foams as best you can by hand, squeeze as much out, never wring the foam, just squeeze. When you can't squeeze any more out, just put them onto an absorbent towel. Repeat the process with the other layer, squeeze as much back out. You can never squeeze too much oil out by hand. This way, by doing it into a bucket there, what oil you don't use goes back into the bucket for use for next time. So just squeeze it, the majority of it's out like that. Grab the absorbent towel. Best thing to do is just fold the foam and start to wrap it up. Grab another one. If you just wrap the foam up nice and tight, squeeze it while it's in the towel, this will draw all the excess oil out. Once you squeeze it like that, if you leave it wrapped up for say half an hour or so, it'll continue to draw all the oil back out of the foam. And then once it's done, you're ready to reinstall. Other important thing is make sure you clean off the frame. You're always going to have dirt residue still left on there. So just give it a nice quick wipe over, put a bit of filter cleaner on a rag, just wipe it over, get it all off. Just make sure the whole sides of the filter is done too. You don't want to put a dirty, clean foams back into a dirty housing. Nice wipe it off. You ready to go? Right, so once you've got the set of foams that are already oiled, with these ones, you just got to put the bottom one in first. Simply just goes back in to the housing, just push it all the way home. Same with the outer one, line it up, push it in under the frame. Yeah, just make sure you've pushed the foam nice and all the way back in. Make sure it's pushed there properly, just flip it over, just double check to make sure you've got it nice and neatly in the inside. Once it's like that, it's ready to install.